Man's never been in marquee when it's shut down, eh? Trust me, daddy.
Yeah. Hey, man's never been in when it's shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring ring pussy, it's shut down. Hey. Fashion week and it's shut down.
Yeah, it's your boy Carl on the couch. I'm back. I've been involved in over £25 million worth of property transactions. I'm sure we're going up to more than £30 million now, but hey, what's a £5 million in between? I've been in the game for over 20 years. Now, people, today I've got something special for you. Now, if you know me, you know that I say it as it is, yeah? I'm an honest man, I say it as it is. And I can say when I'm wrong, and I can say when I'm right. People, I've been getting a lot of opinions. That's it, opinions from people who are in the property industry. So if you're watching this and you're not in the property industry, then you can have a laugh about this one. If you're watching this and you are in the property industry, then please hit me up, talk to me, tell me what you think, because look, I like to share as much as I can. My goal is to help as many people become financially free through using property strategies. Why? Because someone blessed me many years ago, blessed me with teaching me the property strategy, and I've gone on to create financial freedom for myself. So I'm just paying it forward for my people, okay? But what I don't like, okay, is when other property people who have been in the industry for a long time seem to think that where I'm sharing the knowledge and sharing the love, okay, they don't like this, or they've got something to say about it. Well, here's what I've got to say, all right? Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I've been sharing a strategy called rent to rent, okay? Now, the rent to rent strategy is definitely not the first strategy that I would get into myself, okay, if sort of like I had a bank of money. All right, so if you're lucky enough that, you know, you've managed to work and save a load of money, or your parents have given you some money, or you've come into an inheritance, or you won the lottery, okay, then great. But the truth is, 80% of the population right now living in the UK, that ain't happening. And they ain't lucky enough to have £100,000, £150,000 saved up, yeah, for a 25% deposit. When I got involved in property, I could buy a property with £5,000. That ain't happening in today's system. So therefore, I've found, and I talk about a strategy that can help 80% of the population. But guess what? For some reason, property people who are doing their thing don't like it. Well, guess what, property people? If you don't like it, I don't care, because I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are trying to become financially free, who want something better for their life and for their children's life and for their kids' life. And unfortunately, they weren't born in the times when we were born, and they can't buy a property for £5,000 and get a mortgage that's going to allow them to get a lovely property for 70, 80 grand. Because that same property that I bought for £70,000 is now £500,000. And I've got 2 children. And when they come out, they're 17, and when they got to go and buy their own place, guess what? They may struggle unless Papa Carl gives them some money. And Papa Carl don't want to give them no money. They got to go and find their own way. Okay? So that's why I'm teaching this strategy. All right? Now, the strategy is called the rent-to-rent property strategy. You can go and find out about that in some of my other videos. But this is more about why is it that people in the industry, okay, can't accept that the rent-to-rent property strategy is probably the best strategy if you are starting out in property, the best strategy to get into. Why is it they can't accept that? I'll tell you why. And don't forget, guys, for 20 years, I've been a property investor, a property developer, buying property, refurbishing property, selling property. I've made hundreds of thousands of pounds in buying and selling property. But I still think the rent-to-rent property strategy is the #1 strategy to get into if you're just starting out now. Now, the reason why other people can't accept this is because they can't handle the fear of the unknown. They've been doing one thing for so long, okay, they think that that's the only way to go. And they give their opinion based on where they are right now. Guys, if you want to be successful over a long period of time, you've got to learn how to move. Like Bruce Lee used to say, you've got to become water. You've got to move with the times. You've got to flow, okay? And that's what I've managed to do over the last 20 years, which is why I've been in the game for 20 years. I change my strategy. When the seasons change, I have to change. I have to be flexible. You have to move. People in the industry aren't flexible. You got to learn how to change up things. You can't keep doing it the same old way, because you're going to end up getting burned. You're going to end up getting that big wave is going to come and crash you out. You got to be the surfer at the front of the wave, man. You got to be moving with the wave, okay? Guys, people in the industry, some of you are just downright ignorant. You're just ignorant. You just look at your way of thinking and you think that that's the only way, okay? Ignorance is not going to get you anywhere. Again, you're going to get wiped out by the wave. All right. So guys, if you're looking and you're watching this, okay, if you're in the industry, be open-minded to different property strategies. Don't give your narrow-minded opinion and stop the chance of other people getting in and becoming financially free over a period of time, building a business that allows them to get in for like £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, just because you had to pay £100,000 or £200,000 to get involved in a strategy to buy a property, develop the property and sell it, doesn't mean, okay, and I'm telling you now because I put hundreds of thousands of pounds into property, but I can still get a property on a rent-to-rent strategy for £3,000 and I can make £20,000, £30,000 off of that property, okay? So just because your mindset tells you, no, this is the way property has to be done, it's the way we've always done it. Guess what? I used to have a phone 20 years ago that I used to have to carry a suitcase around to carry the battery in. Now I carry a smartphone, whatever, iPhone. In fact, I'm even recording this off my phone. Okay? Times change. Things change. You need to get a bigger mindset. You need to step up. And you need to stop telling people that they can't become financially free just because you're where you are. Let the other people go out there. I'm not saying it's easy. Listen, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that there isn't hurdles that you have to overcome. I'm not saying that there isn't regulations that you have to abide by. What I am saying is, don't give your narrow-minded opinion to others because you're stopping a dream of becoming financially free, a dream of building a second income, a dream of building an income through property. And guess what? Many years ago, that was me. And if people like you had come along, tried to crush my dream, maybe I wouldn't be here today doing these videos. People, if you like it, share it, subscribe it. If you're ignorant, stop watching. It's me, your boy Carl on the couch. I'm out.
Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down. Yeah, take time if a man want try me. No time. Usain Bolt when I run up on stage, I pick up the mic and it's reload time. Don't know your songs, but they know mine. That's why I got.